Hi guys, good day. It's me, Teacher MJ. Our topic for today class, it's all about arithmetic sequence, and we are told to find the nth term. So without further ado, let's do this topic. So this is actually a requested class from our subscribers and our followers in YouTube and Facebook. I would like to give thanks and shout out to them. This answer is for you. So the first thing that you need to do, class, is you need to write the arithmetic sequence formula. And the formula, that would be a sub n equals the first term plus quantity n minus 1 times the common difference. So our a sub n, class, is the term that you're looking to find. Our a sub 1 is the first term, since we already have the first term. And n will be the number of terms. So if you're looking for the 8th term, therefore our n is 8. And d is the common difference. Now the first step, class, is you need to find the common difference for you to use this formula. So let's start with number 1. So we have negative 1, negative 3, negative 5, and negative 7. So to find the common difference, class, simply subtract the second term by the first term. So that would be negative 3 minus, then copy the first term, that's negative 1. So this will be negative 3. Okay, this will be negative 3. And if you have negative, negative, you need to multiply the negative signs. Okay, once again, multiply these negative signs. So this will be negative times negative. That would be positive 1. Alright, negative times negative is positive, then copy 1. And then negative 1 plus 3. If the signs are not the same, okay, once again, if the signs are not the same, simply subtract, then copy the sign of the larger absolute value. Or, this will be the case, class. If the signs are not the same, subtract. 3 minus 1 is 2. Then copy the sign of the larger number. 3 is greater than 1. That's why we have negative 2. Alright, so the common difference is negative 2. Alright, so you can also check, class, subtracting second term by the first term, your common difference is negative 2. You also check, class, third term minus the second term to see if they really have the same common difference. So negative 5, okay, that's how you get the common difference, class. Subtract the second term by the first term, and you also check by subtracting the third term minus the second term. So 5, negative 5 minus the second term, so third term minus the second term, negative 5 minus the negative 3. Once again, if you do have both negatives, you need to multiply negative signs. So this will be negative 5, and then this is negative times negative. So instead of negative 3, it will be positive 3. So negative times negative is positive, then copy 3. So once again, if the signs are not the same, subtract 5 minus 3 is 2. And since 5 is greater than 3, you copy the sign, negative 2. Alright, so the answer is negative 2. Now since they have the same common difference, therefore this sequence is arithmetic sequence. Now you can find the 8th term using this formula. Alright, so once again, n is the number of terms. So since you're looking to find the 8th term, you can write this one, class, as a sub 8 or the 8th term. Alright, so the 8th term, so a sub 8 equals, the first term, class, is negative 1. So this is negative 1. Once again, class, a sub 1 is the first term. So negative 1 plus our n is the number of terms. You're looking to find the 8th term. So therefore, the terms will be 8. 8 terms. So copy 8 minus 1 times d is the common difference, which is negative 2. Alright, so this will be a sub 8 or the 8th term. That would be negative 1. Subtract this one, class. So copy plus sign. 8 minus 1 is 7. You put parentheses because you need to multiply this one, class. So subtract this one first. Simplify inside the parentheses. 8 minus 1 is 7. Then you copy negative 2. Alright, so that would be a sub 8 equals, once again, do not add negative 1 and 7. You follow PEMDAS, class. Okay, PEMDAS. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. So multiplication comes first before adding this negative 1. So once again, you need to multiply the 7 and negative 2 before adding negative 1. So this will be negative 1 plus 7 times negative 2, that is negative 14. Alright, so negative 14. So once again, 7 times negative 2, that is negative 14. Now, if you have two signs close to each other, you need to put parentheses, class. Alright, you need to put parentheses because two signs are close to each other. So once again, negative 1 plus 7 times negative 2, that's negative 14. So we put parentheses because two signs are close to each other. We're not allowed to have two signs close to each other, class. That's why we need to put parentheses. Now, rules in adding integers, if they have the same sign, simply copy the sign, then add the numbers. 1 plus 14, that is 15. So the answer, class, is negative 15. Alright, easy, right? For number 1. So a sub 8 is negative 15. So let me just write it here. A sub 8, or the 8th term, is negative 15. Alright, so that's the answer for number 1, class. So let's try number 2. So once again, we pause the video. Negative added by negative, if the signs are the same, copy the sign, then add the numbers. We pause the video, class. I will be erasing number 1. So once again, this is the formula. So number 2, let me copy number 2, 12, 7, 2, and negative 3. So once again, you need to get the common difference for you to use this formula. So subtract the second term by the first term. So 7 minus 12. So 7 minus 12, class, that's negative 5. Alright, so 7 minus 12, that's negative 5. Or you can think it this way, class. You will think it this way. 7 is positive, 12 is negative. If the signs are not the same, so positive 7, negative 12. If the signs are not the same, subtract. So 12 minus 7, that's 5. Then copy the sign of the larger number, which is negative. You think it that way, class, because there are some students, they will be confused with this one. Okay, most of the students, they will be confused in this one. So you think it this way. 7 is positive, 12 is negative. If the signs are not the same, subtract 12 minus 7 is 5. Then copy the sign of the larger number, which is negative. That's why we have negative 5. Alright, you think it that way, class. So we have 7 minus 12, second term minus the first term, you got negative 5. You also check, class, subtracting third term minus the second term. 2 minus 7. Alright, so once again, you think this is positive and this is negative. If the signs are not the same, subtract 7 minus 2 is 5. Then copy the sign of the larger number, which is negative 5. So therefore, they have same common difference. Alright, so this is an arithmetic sequence, class, because they have the same common difference. So substitute the value since we're looking to find the 35th term. So this will be a sub 35 equals, first term is 12. Alright, plus, and class is the number of terms. Now since you are looking for the 35th term, therefore you have 35 terms. 35 minus 1. So once again, n is 35, 35 terms minus 1. And your common difference is negative 5. Alright, so this will be a sub 35 equals 12 plus 35 minus 1, that's 34. Alright, times negative 5. Alright, so once again, class, multiply this one. Multiplication comes first before addition. So once again, if you have this parenthesis close to this number, it means multiplication. So this will be a sub 35 equals 12. Then multiply this one, class. 34 times negative 5. So 34 times negative 5. So this will be, okay, let me just multiply it here. 34 times negative 5. Alright, so this will be, or 34 times 5. Once again, class, positive times negative, the answer should be negative. So let me just erase the negative sign first. So let me multiply this one. 5 times 4 is 20, 0, carry 2. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 2 is 17, 170, class. Alright, so 170. Of course, this will be negative 170 because positive 34 multiplied by negative 5, the answer is negative 170. Alright, you can have this one, class, positive. Then the answer for this one is negative 170. Alright, so you can copy the plus sign and then 34 times, positive 34 times negative 5. That's negative 170. So there are some students, class, they just simply multiply this one, positive 34 times negative 5, you will get negative 170, and then 12, that would be 12 minus 170, but you will get the same answer, class. Okay, you will get the same answer if you do it this way. So once again, if the signs are not the same, subtract, then copy the sign of the larger number. So we have 12 plus negative 170. So if the signs are not the same, you can actually multiply this one. Positive times negative, you will get 12, okay, minus 170, because positive times negative is negative. So let's have two solutions, class, for you not to be confused. Okay, so let's have this first solution. 34 times negative 5, you get negative 70. So adding integers, so 12 plus negative 170, if the signs are not the same, so we have positive 12 and negative 170. So if the signs are not the same, subtract, then copy the sign of the larger number. So 170 minus 12, this will be, this is borrow 1, this will be 6, and this will be 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. 6 minus 1 is 5, and then bring down 1, 158. And since this is negative, not 170 is greater than 12, so we have negative 158. That would be our A sub 35. Alright, so negative 158. Now let's try the other solution, class, because there are some students that they will be confused with this one. So you try to multiply this one, class. This will be 12. Put the answer here. A sub 35 equals, so you check this one, class, which do you prefer? You can choose either of these two solutions. So you can put 12, then positive 34 times negative 5, okay, or you can multiply this one, positive, okay, 34 times negative 5, that would be negative, okay, plus the negative 170. And there are some students that they will be multiplying the sign first before adding. You can actually do it. That's the same answer. So positive times negative, you will have 12, positive times negative, minus 70, minus 170. And then you will get the same answer, class. You will get 12 minus 170, positive 12, negative 170. If the signs are not the same, subtract, then copy the sign of the larger number, and you will get negative 158. You will get the same answer, class. Alright, so it depends on you which do you prefer, but I think it's better if you do it this way. Alright, so our A sub 35, that would be negative 158. Alright, so last one, class. What if we have a decimal? So let's try number 3. So once again, you just need to find the common difference and you use the formula. Okay, I erase the formula, class. So this will be n minus 1 times t. Alright, so subtract second term by the first term. 3.2 minus 1.2. Of course, 2 minus 2 is 0. 3 minus 1 is 2. So the common difference is 2. Or you can also subtract this one. 5.2. Okay, 5.2 third term minus the second term minus 3.2. So 2 minus 2 is 0. Copy point. 5 minus 3 is 2. So the common difference, class, is 2. Okay, 2.0. Actually, class, 2.0, you can write it 2. That's the same, class. 2.0 or 2. Once again, 2.0 is just the same with a whole number 2. Alright, so A sub n, that would be A sub 15, since you're looking for the 15th term. So A sub 15, that would be equals to, the first term is 1.2, plus n is the number of terms. You're looking for the 15th term. So that would be 15 minus 1, and the common difference is 2. So this will be A sub 15 equals 1.2 plus 15 minus 1, class, is 14 times 2. 14 times 2. So this will be A sub 15 equals 1.2 plus 14 times 2, class, that would be 28. So 28. And then 28 plus, okay, 1.2. So A sub 15 equals 28 plus 1.2, class. What will be the answer? Alright, so 28 plus 1.2, 1.2. Understood that there's 0 here. So you add that one, that would be 2, 9, 29.2. So the answer is 29.2. Alright, so that's it, class. That's how you find the 15th term, 29.2. Alright, so that will be your A sub 15, 29.2. So that's it, class. That's how you solve or find the nth term given those arithmetic sequence. So once again, if you like this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. You share it to your classmates class so that we can help more students. Once again, this is Teacher MJ, and you have a great day. Bye-bye.